Okay, time for another ET Now exclusive, and it seems that the Commerce Ministry is now battling for reopening of factories, SMEs, construction sites, but all of this with riders. I'm going to take it across to my colleague Nayantara Rai to try and understand, Nayantara, what exactly is the government planning to do and how is it that they're planning to open factories now?
Is supposed to end tomorrow. The pan-India lockdown, a lot of states, of course, have extended to 30th of April. But the big question is what happens to industry, to SMEs, factories, construction sites. So we at ET Now exclusively learned that the Commerce Ministry has recommended the reopening of economic activity to increase liquidity in the hands of people as well, with riders. So first up, the Commerce Ministry is certainly in favor of a big industry reopening its factories with minimum capacity, maybe 20 to 25% in single shifts. SMEs with export commitments, they must also be allowed as the second recommendation. The third one, which of course is labor-intensive, construction should be restarted provided labor can stay on the construction site. For all of this, it's very important to know that industry is going to be responsible for social distancing norms, ensuring that workers, have a single point of entry. Transport, if any, is provided. So, this is something that the industrialists will also be considering, that if all these rules are applied and the onus falls on them and the district magistrate is going to be overseeing, is it worth it if something does go wrong? Having said that, it's good news from the economic perspective, how industry could be reopening. And in fact, the list that has been sent by the Commerce Ministry to the Home Ministry is exhaustive. It includes textiles, telecom, big electrical manufacturing, automobiles, construction, paints, dyes, plastic manufacturing, food and beverage. So let's see if the Home Ministry does come out with a circular to this effect today. The expectations are certainly very high, and the onus is now on the Home Ministry to clarify. Just the last point I'd like to make, and this is a big one also from industry. Remember, SMEs, industry have been saying how they're supposed to continue to pay for wages if there's no income coming in. The Commerce Ministry's recommendation is, in case labor does not resume work, there's no need to guarantee salaries. So that's something else that the industry has been asking for.
Sure. But I just wanted to understand, Nayantara, how soon is this going to be implemented? If the Home Ministry does give the green signal, is it going to be still amidst the national lockdown, or is it only going to be post that? And why I ask is because some of the states like Maharashtra have extended their lockdown up until month end.
Yeah, but Orissa, these are some of the states that have extended the lockdown. What the Commerce Ministry has favored and said that if the industry is able to, provide social distancing, single entry point for employers, guarantee their safety, provide stay for them, otherwise single transportation for each worker, they should resume. So I think this is a call that, will not be taken by the Commerce Minister alone or Home Minister. This is going to be up to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And any clarification needs to come out soon. What's going to happen in the lockdown? The Prime Minister addressed the nation said 3 weeks, and he's not come back and addressed the nation after that. So any clarity that has to come today.
Okay, Nayantara, we'll leave it at that. Thanks much for that ET Now exclusive. We're going to take a very quick break. Haven't done that in a while. When we come back, continue a discussion with our chartists, get on board our fundamental experts as well, and dissect what the trade setup is going to be like this Monday morning.